All right, we are here with Gabriel,
Gabriel Walker Land.
the author of the book
Pattaya Heat.
Pattaya Heat.
It's available on Amazon. It was a hot selling mystery novel at one point on Amazon.
Cool. We'll get to that later.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
First, let's say, what brings you to LA and how's life?
Well, I was over in Southeast Asia and I got repatriated because I was in the Philippines and ATM ate my an ATM machine ate my card. And so I just figured, and I ran out of money, and I just figured I'd get repatriated. So now I owe the State Department like $3,000 to get my passport back, so I'd go back to the Eden of the East, Southeast Asia. Yeah.
Where else did you go over there in Asia?
Mostly I was in Thailand and China, and I know Cambodia pretty well. I know the Philippines pretty well, and India. I know India a little bit. I never went to like Myanmar or Vietnam or Indonesia. I know Malaysia real well too. Georgetown's a great city in Malaysia. Georgetown.
Oh, Penang, yeah.
You've been there?
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, did you visa run? Or?
Yeah, visa run. I went to visa run in Ranong also.
Yeah, Ranong. Yeah. I was there too. I didn't do a visa run there, but I was just there, kind of like exploring, and it was great. It's my favorite province that I know in Thailand because I like the geography of it, and I like that this blend of like Burmese and Thai culture, and I like the rainfall. I love the monsoon season because there's fewer tourists in the monsoon season, and the rain like washes away like memories, but also like pollution and everything. And
yeah. So how'd you end up like still homeless here in LA?
Well, I got repatriated, and I'm recovering from a severe wrist injury, so I can't do a lot of the work that I traditionally have done because I don't have a college degree. So I've usually done like hard labor,
yeah.
And so I've been recovering from my wrist injury, and it's not the first time I've been homeless. I was homeless also in like 1997 at 17, but this is the first time I've been homeless around like. It's a different environment now with all the like fentanyl and meth. It's really different now. You got a lot more crazies out here. So
what's it like?
It's all right. I mean, there's a magic to it. There's a certain magic to it. I do wish I had like a hibernation chamber, like a cave, a man cave, or an office. Like just a place that's quiet away from the sound and light and pollution and noise to go to. But there's a certain magic to it, like waking up to the birds and the sunrise and everything, and going to sleep with the moon above, and there's a certain magic to it and a certain like adventure to it.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know, it's just temporary. I think it's like eventually I'm gonna have my own place. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But there's a lot of people out here that are like and I feel for them. It's just like they don't have any end in sight. Like I have my writing career and, different things I can lean on. Like
you lean on any drugs?
Not too much. Just mainly alcohol.
Yeah.
I dabble in like a few other things, but I'm kind of like a weekend warrior. Just every now and then I'll try other shit.
Any crazy stories on the streets here?
Well, let's see. Every day's a crazy story. Shit. It's just like every day's a crazy story. Shit, I can't even like think of one specific one because it's like every day's a new one. But you meet a lot of yahoos, you meet a lot of crazy people, and see a lot of shit. I mean, I've witnessed a lot of like turf warfare, like turf warfare between drug dealers and shit. Like I've been with front row seat to that shit. Like that can get pretty crazy.
So. The book's about Pattaya?
Yeah.
Is that like one of your favorite places?
No. I actually don't like it. I don't like. Well, it's no. There's an angle to it. There's an angle to Pattaya. Like I like the beach road, the boardwalk, and everything, and the ocean, and like the boardwalk. I don't. It's like, but at the same time, it's kind of like Las Vegas East. It's kind of like too much capitalism, too commercialized. There's definitely other. You don't want to get. Let's put it this way, people. If you go to Thailand, you don't want to get stuck in Pattaya. Okay, explore the other parts of Thailand. You know, it's like Kanchanaburi is a great part with the bridge over the River Kwai and everything.
Yeah, I've been there.
You've been there?
Yeah, I like that spot. That's great. I took the train there last time.
It's dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like the end of the line for the. No, it goes.
Those are the waterfall at the end.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The bridge over the River Kwai, Kanchanaburi is great. It's kind of like a dry, kind of more arid part of Thailand.
Yeah, they got hotels for like 100 baht there, $3.
Oh yeah, right on the river.
Yeah.
Like you're literally on a dock on the river. Like, it's pretty cool. Those bungalows.
Yeah, I rented a bike, a motor scooter also is all over this area. Rice fields.
Nice.
So what's the book about?
It's about a private investigator in Thailand who gets kind of like, he's a former actor and who couldn't afford rent in America because the real estate prices are exorbitant. And so he goes over to Thailand and he works as an actor for a while, and then he burns out that avenue and he becomes a private investigator. And his acting skills help him with a private investigation because it's like, you got to be a chameleon when you're a PI, you know, taking on different identities and like blending in and like work in a room, you know, like, and so he's a former, his name is Richie Sky, and he's a former actor and who was raised by hippies. And I like to say that you know, he spent 15 years in Hollywood undercover as an undercover actor gathering intelligence on the film industry. And so that helped him gain skills for the field work overseas and everything.
So he's like a private. He turned into a private investigator in Thailand.
Yeah. After being an actor.
What kind of stuff was he investigating?
Mostly infidelity investigations, which I've done before actually in real life. You know, so it's partial documentary, partial fiction, but mostly infidelity investigations because there's these guys that go to Thailand and they're really possessive of and they're sending money back, but they want to make sure that their girlfriends aren't cheating on them while they're back in Europe or America. And it's just like, hey man, out of sight, out of mind. It's like, you know, send the money, but let that bitch do whatever she wants.
Right.
You know, you see what I mean? It's just like, you can't be like
attached.
You can't be like running her whole life. If you're going to send the money back to help her, but don't like try to micromanage her life when you're not even present in Thailand.
So how's the sales going? It's on Amazon?
Yeah, it's on Amazon. It's going pretty well. I mean, it makes enough. It's like it's supplemental income, like couple like $300 or $600 a month right now.
You want to get back there to Asia?
That's my goal. Yeah, to get my passport back and go back because I just feel like I mean, see, when I was in Asia, I missed America, but now that I'm back here, I miss there, and a lot of it is geographical for geographical reasons, like because I like the 12 on, 12 off, and it's more or less 12 on and 12 off when you're in the subtropics. You got to be on the equator to have like 12 hours of sunlight and 12 hours of night, but it's north of the equator, and so you get more or less year round. You get 12 hours of sunlight and 12 hours of night, and it's much more meditative and relaxing, in my opinion. The changing of the seasons, like the changing of the light constantly when you're in the northern or southern hemisphere.
Yeah.
You gotta have, in my opinion, you gotta have good yoga. You gotta have really good yoga and meditative practices. Otherwise, it just kind of makes you loopy, like lunacy. You know, it's like lunacy.
And daylight savings is confusing.
Oh, and then that throws it off too.
Right.
Yeah. It's just like moving the goalposts constantly.
Where do you sleep around here? You got a secret hiding spot or wherever you end up, or?
Usually wherever I end up. I usually in a different spot every night. I mean, it's warm right now, so I just kind of like crash wherever I find a spot that's reasonably quiet and secluded, and I just I'll find a blanket, or sometimes there's couches everywhere too on the sidewalks, and I'll just like crash on the couch. Or, but it's warm right now, and luckily we're in Southern California.
Right now it's pretty nice out.
Yeah, when it gets colder, that makes it more like limited as to options. You got to carry your sleeping bag around, or hide a sleeping bag and stash it around. And
you ever go to like stay at like Skid Row area or anything, or go over there?
I don't stay there, but I visit it sometimes. Yeah, just to talk shop with people, and pick up, sometimes dabble and experiment with the substances that they have down there. But it's not a lifestyle for me, let's put it that way. Yeah, it's just like more of a weekend warrior type thing. Right. But there's a lot of cool people down there, actually.
What about, you were saying something about Koreatown?
I love Koreatown. Yeah, I know it's the highest population of Koreans outside of North or South Korea, and Koreans are actually really cool people. They're really like straight to the point, like no bullshit. They're kind of militaristic. Like, I think my theory is it's because they've been surrounded there for their recent history by enemies. Like the Mongolians invaded Korea, the Chinese invaded Korea, the Japanese invaded Korea, and then the Americans invaded Korea. So they have a really like kind of almost like militaristic, but also no bullshit like culture. And there is very dramatic. That's why their K-dramas are the most popular dramas in the world. It's highly dramatic, like highly like emphatic language and culture.
You said you go to like some like spa or something there sometimes?
Yeah. They're called I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Jimjilbangs.
What's that?
It's a Korean spa. So the one I go to is like cheap. It's for men only, but a lot of them are both men and women. But the men and women have like separate branches. I don't know, quarters, whatever. And they have like steam saunas.
In Koreatown here.
Yeah, right here in Koreatown in Los Angeles, between Hollywood and downtown. And they have like steam saunas and hot tubs, and the cold plunge. You could do the cold plunge, cold water, so you could do contrast therapy.
How much does it cost there?
It's 20 or 25.
Can you sleep there?
Yeah, you can sleep there. There's pads you can sleep on, and it's nice and quiet, and it's just, they give you a locker with a key and everything.
Only 25?
Yeah. Well, there's some that are more expensive, but I go to the cheap one.
You can like stay there all night?
Yeah.
And just sleep. It's like a hotel then.
Pretty much. Or it's like a hostel spa, or a spastel or something.
It's the best kept secret.
It's great. No, it's great. It's like for a homeless person especially, but for anybody, it's great just to get out of the house and go there and like sweat out your toxins. They give you razors and toothbrushes, and you can shave and they clip your nails and spruce up, and if you pay extra, you can get a massage. Like these old Korean, well, whatever, these experienced Korean ladies will walk on your back and dig their toes into your back and shit for $40 extra for like an hour.
You ever have any like problems out here on the street, or have to end up in the hospital or anything?
Not recently. About a year ago, yeah, I got into a dust up in Dallas with a gang. I got into a fight and ended up with a concussion and a wrist injury because I got jumped. I was outnumbered and everything.
In Texas?
Yeah. But otherwise, not too much. It's just be cool and leave the Rolex at home. Let's put it that way. Right. Don't carry your Rolex around with you. You'll be all right. It's like don't flash your wad. You'll be all right.
So what do you think you're going to be doing a year from now?
I'm trying to get back to the tropics for sure. Preferably Southeast Asia somewhere. Maybe Mexico, maybe South America. I don't know, but or Florida or Hawaii. I don't know. I like the tropics a lot. I mean, there's something to be said for the geography. I come from Seattle, the Pacific Northwest, and the geography up there is really beautiful and everything, and I respect it and I love it and I miss it. But there's something to be said for the tropics. I feel more calm when I'm in the tropical climate.
I lived 10 years in Portland, Oregon. I know about the Northwest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a long stint.
We have a lot in common. We were both in the Northwest. Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
You got to make it down to South America sometime.
Sometime, yeah. I got friends in Brazil. I want to check it out for sure. Like in Central and South America.
You still got friends in Asia?
Yeah. I still do. Yeah. I mean, I keep up with them on social media, but I try not to do social media too much because it just it becomes kind of like an addiction.
What's your email if somebody wants to contact you?
What is my email right now? I think it is emeraldtabbylets@tutois.com. Yeah.
I think the book. We'll get the book.
Yeah, just focus on the book.
The book is that.
I'll update my Amazon account to show the email address on my Amazon profile.
Amazon. The book is Pattaya Heat.
Yeah, on Amazon.com. Yeah.
And your name is Gabriel
Walkerland.
Walkerland.
Yeah, I might change my name to Sailor Moon sometime.
I'll try and put the link to the book in the description of this video.
Thank you. Yeah, no, and I'll write down your YouTube channel so I can share on my social media too.
Yeah. Hope you get over there soon. It's not easy to be out on these streets.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean it's been a learning experience, and I mean I've gained street smarts, and I've practiced a lot of language skills out here. Like my Spanish has definitely gotten better, of course, because we're in Los Angeles, being out here and talking to people from all walks of life. But hopefully it's just temporary. It's not something. It's not part of my 5-year plan. But it's been an adventure. I think even if I like had a mansion in Beverly Hills, I would still do like outreach missions. Undercover homeless, like even if I was a rich celebrity who had a mansion in Beverly Hills, I would like go undercover homeless and like do like camping missions, walking across Los Angeles and shit, because there's a certain magic to it, and
just the experience.
Yeah, it puts hair on your chest, figuratively, not literally, but it puts stripes on the belt. It's been good, and so what's the name of your YouTube channel?
Wanderer Nirvana.
Wanderer Nirvana at YouTube.
Yep.
Okay, right on.
All right.
I can remember that.
Hope to see you in Asia a year from now.
Right on, brother. Hope to see you as well.
All right, check out the book, Pattaya Heat, dudes.
By Gabriel Walkerland.